Alright, welcome back. We're going to change things up a little bit. We're going to do a Qualy guide. I've been getting a lot of questions over the last few months about what I do for Qualy. Do I change the settings? Do I change the setup? Do I have a Qualy setup? Etc., etc. The answer to that is no, I don't. I use the regular setup that I do use. However, you do have to change, well, I do change the fuel levels. So I'm using Oran Park as the example for this video. It's on this week, so it's relevant. So for this track, you need 3 liters of fuel. It's a short track, short lap, 3 liters, minute and change laps. Some tracks you will need 4 liters, and the odd track you will actually need 5 liters. So the important thing to just keep in mind is on the longer tracks where it's 2 minutes plus, Spa comes to mind, you may have trouble getting in and out lap and 2 hot laps. So just be aware of that, what the clock permits you to do. If I do have a choice, I would rather do a fast out lap and 2 hot laps rather than a slow out lap and only 1 hot lap. So that's my preference as far as that goes. Now, as far as setup goes, as I said, I do use my standard race setup. It is a setup designed to get you from the start to the finish as fast as possible. If you do lower the fuel for Qualy down to 3 liters, and then you start to play around with the ride height, the camber, the toe, things like that, that may cause some issues as far as the scrutiny goes, whether your car will make the grade. Also, it will change the handling characteristics because the weight of the car is different. Changing the ride height, the camber, the toe, stuff like that is going to change the height of the car. It's also going to change the balance of the car, and that can run into some issues as far as performance goes. So one option is you could make a setup with 3 liters in the tank and make a setup to where the car is going to pass scrutiny and to where the car is going to get you a faster lap time. I have not done that. I don't have the time to set up a Qualy setup and a race setup, so I just stick with the race setup, and really you can get a good time because the most important thing in Qualy is getting the tire temps up. If you do use a separate Qualy setup, let me know. Let me know if that works, if you find there is a boost in performance. So you can see here the tire temps are 52 degrees across the board. That is the cold tires. And what I'm going to do is go through the out lap and the first and second lap, and you can see the progression of how it improves as the tires heat up, because really tire heat is what's going to give you the performance. So you can watch this video, I'll run it out at full speed, but what you really have to watch for is in the straights, you're weaving and swerving the car, that's heating up the back tires. That's a good thing, you need that, but you also need to heat up the front tires, and that's probably where a lot of people come short, is going into the tighter corners, braking very hard and turning the wheel very hard, getting the front tires to scrub up, get some heat into them, because if you only have heat in the back tires, you are going to understeer, your turn-in is going to be poor, and that's going to equal a poor lap time, a poor quality time. So we'll run this out at full speed, and you guys hopefully can pick up a few tips or tricks maybe that you're missing. So I'm on the brakes out of the pits and just weaving. Hard on the brakes, loading up the front end, and just doing this for the whole lap. The only thing you have to watch out is if you're going too slow, you will get a warning, and if you don't speed up, you will be disqualified. So watch out for that.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first time lap. One more lap. 10.865. You've got about 2 laps of fuel left. There's the flag. It's over.
So 1:10.6. I was pretty happy with that lap. Couple little minor mistakes, but you can see the tire temps have come up quite a bit. 67 degrees, 69 degrees on the inside, 70 degrees. So not quite at full temp, but they are up there quite a bit, and that's really what you're looking for, is to get that tire temp up. The better you can get that tire temp up, the faster your lap time is going to be. So don't be afraid to really get the tires warmed up. Swerve, brake hard, and remember to get those front tires warmed up as well. So hopefully that helps you guys. We'll see you next time.